brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Whoa.
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is, what's different? Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
Wow. Well, I'll fight for everyone.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Alright guys, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Whew! We're starting things off by learning a little bit about what we're dealing with here. We have to meet Ephra in Resistance HQ. I don't see any other markers on the map. We kind of covered everything. So, we're just going to go ahead and just fast travel up to here and just do it, I think. Just get up there and do it.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Didn't know what?
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
I shared my secrets with you.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket taker, a resistance commander named Venturev.
That's interesting. A traitor.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of Remnant tech. But why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Oh?
Ven may know how to find the Archon.
That confirms
and his
it.
ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
That pretty much confirms it. We have people on Kadara already. Probably not humans. We've never been there yet, so it's got to be Asari, Turian, something. What is Kadara Port?
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
Okay, well, I'm going to Kadara, yeah.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I don't care
I'll
what you
transmit
want.
my files on Kadara port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Ooh. They clearly have some issues to work out, and y'all can just do that. I'm just gonna leave. Y'all can just work that out if you want to. Okay, so we are currently tracking. What's the active quest? It just keeps moving things. Locate the planet mentioned in security footage. Wait, that's not the one I'm tracking. Wait, it's changing. All right, hold on. What is the thing I'm changing here? Trail of Hope. I already did this. This is completed missions, because that's totally what I want to look at. Do we have anything on Aya to do? Forgotten History. Search Vold. Search Kadar. Okay, so it's an Aya thing, but we have to search other places for that. Tempest. Snacks. Yes, I'll do that for sure. And the Nexus. We have. It's not in this folder, but we've got a bunch of like additional task stuff to do on the Nexus as well. So I'm probably going to go to there first and then Kadara. We also want to go to Sam Node and learn a bit more about our father and stuff. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing. So let's just open the map here. Make sure there's no other markers. There is one. We're going to fast travel to the docks anyway, so. Okay, so the marker's over here. And where is it? It's up in there. Gotta go around the stairs and through here. Ah, I can speak to you now.
When you have a moment, Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary.
Yes. Get to the point.
I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
Yeah, your title didn't translate.
A Voneron? That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer? You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found.
I'll find them.
Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Absolutely. Of course we can.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Cool. Will do. Got another quest. That's good. We need to do that from the Tempest anyway, probably. So let's go to our ship, and we'll leave this paradise. Hopefully, Jal's coming with us. I mean, he's not by the ship, I don't think. Maybe he is now, but he wasn't before. Docking access controls. Board the Tempest and depart.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
Don't be yourself. Oh, God. Don't be yourself. Yes, that.
I convinced them we're friends. Try not to mess it up.
I do not mess it up. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
That's good. Don't be yourself. That's what they're expecting. Don't be you. Datapad. Teams invited me to their regular poker game. They've been practicing. Each wants to be the one to dethrone me. Notes on crew tendencies. Game 1, result, took everyone's credits in record time. Vetra sighs when she gets the card she wants, every time. When PB finishes shuffling, the bottom card can often be seen. Drac might be the easiest to read, but try not to say anything that suggests this. In fact, say the opposite. He gets even sloppier when his ego is big stoked. Cora has yet to bluff. Might not be in her makeup. Jal has real potential. Ooh. Game 2. Broke Game 1's record considering easing up on them a little. PB has started checking, but only to check Rays. She always needs to be the one pushing the action. Drac thinks staring at me will tell him something. Think I'll blow him a kiss next time. Vetra's getting upset. She doesn't know it, but it's obvious. Cora still won't bluff. She's too risk-averse. Even with a good hand, a strong bet will get her to lay it down. Jal's inexperience is an advantage. He's hard to read. Game 3. Let Vetra hang with me for a long time before dashing their hopes this time. She left very encouraged. Overall mood was improved among the others. If Jal is still in a hand, PB plays less aggressively. I think she wants him. Yeah. Drac doesn't know it, but he picks his nose when he's got something. Cora bluffed. It was horrible. Oh, God. I think he fell for it. It was horrible. 2 or 3 hands. Jal had me sweating. He's only just started, and he's so much better than Vetra. Actually, this also could be that she's really bad at bluffing, and he could tell instantly. But I don't know. I like the poker logs. This is fun. Game 4, result. Couldn't help myself, took Vetra down first, still undefeated. Showed all 7 bluffs that worked on Cora. Want to see if I can goad her into playing loser. Called PB's hand 4 times. Maybe she'll start slowing down. Doing all this just to change things up, getting bored. Scared of Jal. Game 5, yawn, easy money. Jal is clearly better than everyone else, especially Vetra. Plan worked. Cora actually bluffed once. It was horrible. She was so uncomfortable. Vetra played much cagier after being destroyed last time. I'm gonna keep telling her she's dangerous. It's more fun when she's in a good mood. PB doesn't seem to care. I've demonstrated that I know exactly what she has. She still bulldozes away. I'll keep finishing the red cape. Or keep flashing the red cape. Drac could learn a thing or two from Jal. 1. Stop talking all the time. Jal barely speaks, so he doesn't give much away. 2. Stop eating and drinking. Jal never eats and drinks while we play. He stays focused. And number 3, stop picking his nose. Jal never picks his nose. I think I have these chumps down. Next time, maybe I'll play with my eyes closed. Well, there's the notes. I should probably... Could I actually tell... I can probably tell everybody what their tell is, can I? Like, notify everybody the notes that he has and then just, like...
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Help them beat him. It's probably not very sportsman of me, but... Let me help them get some of their credits back. What's up, Vetra?
Need something? Need something done?
Apparently, nothing I can say to you.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Aside from, like, hitting on you, there's nothing I can say. Okay, what about PB?
We were right about the vault on Aya, huh? What a find.
And this Meridian might jumpstart all the others.
Look, something contextual.
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off.
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Well, PB at least has some contextual conversation to have. Let's see, what else? Buy and sell kiosk. I don't think I have anything I want to buy and sell. AVP. Do we have anything of this? We have 0 perks we can unlock. We're close to unlocking another one, but nothing we can do. Where's the dock? I forget where the dock stays. Not the biolab, I guess. Actually, the biolab is where Cora was before. Cora's spending a lot of her time down in the cargo bay now, though. Yep, right down there. Huge frame rate dips on the Tempest.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well.
Hey, Drac.
Hey,
Nothing to say to you either. Okay, then.
We can talk more later.
sure.
Gil, I found your notes, buddy.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around.
Of course I do. Actually, not really.
We'll be winging it, as usual.
I'll get my tools. Just stay out of the skirt, huh?
Yeah.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Simple, to the point.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Depends on what kind of poker you're playing, though. In Hold'em, it's a lot, like, it's still math in Hold'em, but I find, at least when I'm playing anyway, I used to play a lot of poker. Not so much anymore. Ever since kind of getting married and having a kid and stuff, I gamble a lot less. Like, and by a lot less, I mean basically I don't gamble. But when I did back in the day, you know, college days and stuff, I always found Hold'em, for me anyway, was more about playing the player and not the math and the cards. It was more like playing against people, not cards. But, you know, it's obviously not at the technical level, that's not what you're doing. But, that's what it felt like to me.
That vault on Aya was so gorgeous, so alive.
And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it, like everything in Helios.
Well, at least there's some sort of contextual conversation with her.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Nothing I can pursue, but at least there's something there. I like to talk to people. I like to get the whole scoop, you know? Where's Jal?
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But they can't steal what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
Well, I mean, we are outsiders, you know? And I personally understand their caution, but I mean, we are outsiders. We just have to bridge the gap, you know? I don't know how to respond to this, though. I'm going to go with professional, I think.
Liam, we're not from here, and never will be.
But we are here. We can't always be strangers. There's no room. I wanted this.
There's a whole galaxy.
Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Yeah, myself and my
One or
sister.
two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British, from when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
Wow. That's pretty awesome, actually.
I doubt a transport would have a post-light drive. It won't be here for... what?
2.3 million years at standard light speed. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be.
Standard light speed.
I don't know what that means.
So, like, well, it means you're never... That's kind of interesting to think about the fact that, like, almost 2.5 million years from now, there's some 20th century British car is just going to show up in Andromeda.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
It's gonna have to earn our place so that they, see us as more like one of theirs. More like one of them, is what I mean. Let's talk to him again and see if there's anything else we can say here. It's not part of the cutscene.
Pathfinder, sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
Anything I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder. At least I hope so. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
That's cool. Everybody needs friends. Yeah, talk with Liam at the Tavitan and Aya. Okay, when we go back to Aya then, we'll talk to him. I was looking for Jal. Where would he be? Where would Jal be? This way? Oh, here we go. Yep, back in here.
So that looks good to you?
Yep.
You lost me.
Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a bomb. Would you still eat it?
Do all humans try to ruin everything? Or just you? There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
Yeah.
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless. Yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that.
We're foolish humans.
Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Well, enough about that. Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
I fell in love with a girl once. Aliyah. We were young. I was young. It was my first vassal on Aya. We worked on the same farm. She was a little older. A researcher. I can still hear her laugh and see her eyes. She kissed me and I was hers. Thrilled and seduced.
But it didn't work out?
My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the Resistance.
I'm sorry. That whole that whole thing, and are you implying that your older brother just came back, he's famous, and he just took the girl away from you?
Where's Aliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
They came back to Haval, and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the Ket. Their children survived.
That's a really complicated thing.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong.
That's like
and clear.
That's such a complicated thing. He fell in love with a girl once. They had a thing. They were really like intimate with each other, and then his famous brother comes back from the Resistance, takes his girl, marries his girl, and somehow that makes her one of the mothers. So now he still has to see her as one of his mothers every day. Like, what is that dynamic? I don't understand that. That's just a different thing, I guess. I'm not, you know, I'm a human.
Ah, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted Ket. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
I don't really believe that, but, you know, I'm gonna help him out.
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
Well, we don't actually know that, but I mean, I kind of trust the doctor, I suppose. This is kind of a new thing, though. I mean, we're in Andromeda, and we've never been here before. We've never seen an exaltation before. We don't know these two species very well. We don't have a firm understanding of their physiology very well. But at the same time, she is an Asari, and I suppose she knows a little bit about genes transmitting between races and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of go with the innocent, oh, I didn't mean to approach here, I think.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient.
Yeah, that.
That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here, too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Yummy. I want to check something really quick. I want to check the game settings and just make sure I'm not doing things really silly here. No, it does say 1440p. I'm not sure why the graphics are having such a big problem. I mean, I am running on a 1080. So, I guess it's just the way the Tempest is. I guess that's just the way the Tempest is. Okay, so we can respec here. And I think I'm going to do that before we go down to Kadara. I'm not going to do it right now just because of the fluidity of the episode. But like before we go down to Kadara, I'm going to respec and figure out kind of what abilities I want to focus on and just really drill in on those right now. You don't need an old man a few hundred years, your junior, to tell you you're ready for this. Okay, so yeah, this is her talking with Harry. We've read that before. Okay, we've pretty much spoken to everybody now then. I guess all that's left is to talk with our crew a bit. Oh, we have our... Oh! My Pyjack is in my room! Yes! Hello, little buddy. Can I sit on the couch with him? I want to just chill with my Pyjack and look out this window. Can I do that? No.
You always look hungry.
Makes you wish for a tail that lets you hang upside down. Oh, maybe that's just me.
It's just you, PB. It's really cool that they put dialogue for him in the game, but I guess it makes sense considering this is sort of like add-on content that they planned from the very beginning. I don't generally approve of that, but I don't know, I have it, whatever.
Hello, Scott.
Nothing else to say to Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
We have a whole bunch of models here. Do they... Wow, there's so many spots for models, too. If I keep collecting them, will they keep going here? Is that how that works? I think so. Okay, it said we had more emails, so communications from Jal. To Scott, Ryder. The Moshe sent some news from Aya that she asked me to share with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study of in the Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course, so she's restricting participation to her brightest students, under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you, however she can, once Meridian is found. These are interesting and exciting times. Update on Jal from Lexi. Thought you should know, I spoke to Jal. After some reflection, he seems to accept that the process of exaltation cannot be reversed. I apologize if I was harsh before. I can get a little passionate when it comes to my patients and to my professional opinion. I know you were only trying to help, and ultimately we both just want what's best for the Tempest crew. I will continue to run tests and study the data you collected. By collected, I mean obtained. I get ahead of myself sometimes. Obtained. I will continue to run tests and study the data you obtained from the Ket facility regarding exaltation. But right now, I must believe what the evidence tells me, which is that exaltation is permanent. Thanks for listening. Enough said, Costa. Messages to the Nexus. To Ryder from Director Tan. Ryder, I've been reviewing all the messages you forwarded from the Angaran populace. On the one hand, it's encouraging to see the positive reaction. But on the other hand, this is historically very unlikely. Anytime two species meet for the first time, there is bound to be suspicion and even outright fear. From what I've heard of the Angara, they are not a naive people. I highly doubt your reception is this positive. I wonder if perhaps you've been selective in the messages you sent? I needed the unvarnished truth. That's critical if there's to be any hope of avoiding miscalculations in our relationship with the Angara. I'll pursue my own avenues to gather more information. Well, I did send you some unedited messages. I did. I sent you some, but I just wanted to see what would happen if I edited a couple. And I thought I would get a chance to actually edit them, and it didn't let me do that on the first one. And whatever. I don't care. Can we talk on camera? Carrie, things I'm hearing are the things I'm hearing. A garden world, a whole new species. If you can talk on the record, you know where to find me. That's from, yeah, acknowledge that. And we'll go ahead and do that later too. All right, back up top. It's time to get real, time to speak with our pilot and stuff. But first, Suvi, I have plants for you.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
His head was abnormally still during that comment, wasn't it?
Ket genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Ket. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
Just think, while you're poking around in their genetics, they're probably doing the same with ours.
Huh. Wonderful. That's me never sleeping again.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I'm such a charmer. Definitely. Oh, I always say the right thing at the right time.
I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
Oh no. This is gonna be bad.
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Okay. It's pretty much enough. Yeah, enough.
Knock it off, both of you.
Sure. Once he gets off my back about how I work on the Tempest.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
I think probably in this situation, Callow's a bit too close to the project. I understand what he's saying, but if Gil is... I mean, Gil's the engineer on board. Callow did help build, help design, and he's got a lot of insight into its birth, but if there's something that we didn't foresee, and there's something we need to guard against, like unforeseen things, like, I don't know, the Scourge, perhaps Gil is... I mean, I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to tell whose side to take in this, because Callow's super important to this mission. He's the only one that can fly this ship. And he's also the only one on the ship right now that was here when it was built, and he helped to design it. So it's like you'd think Callow has this really intricate knowledge of how the ship works and operates, to where I don't know what kind of knowledge Gil has here. I know that he's got a lot, but I think really... I can see what you're saying. That's probably what I'm going to go with here.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously? Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge.
That's what I'm talking about.
If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
I just disagree. I really do. As much as I want to get behind Callow and his passion for this, I think it's one of those deals where he's like one of the artists who's too close to the painting and he can't see the criticisms in it. I know that's a terrible metaphor to reflect on this, but I'm also gonna move my mouse because it's like I'm going up his nose here. But I'm honestly I'm gonna side with Gil on this. I really like. I see where Callow's going, and I really respect it, and I really respect him and what he feels about this. And I would probably wouldn't be just outright Gil's right. I wouldn't never say that. But at the end of the day, there's a ton of things that the original engineers of this vessel probably did not foresee. And if you think about human history, we have survived as long as we are not adapt to like survive, even on Earth. Like humans suck, right? When it comes to survivability, aside from the fact that we're able to build with our hands and we're able to solve complex problems by adapting to our surroundings. Now, I don't know about Solarians, but I imagine all beings are roughly the same way. Especially beings like us, where we're definitely not the top of the food chain in terms of biology, but we are in terms of just the way things turned out because of our ability to adapt. I think we survive and grow this long because of that adaptation, and because of that, I think I'm going to go with Gil here.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first, in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
That's, like, not the way I would have approached this. I really would have been more gentle, but...
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
I just...
Okay, show's over. Back to it.
You gotta make decisions sometimes, and I think siding with Gil is the right call here for the sake of the mission. Okay, so...
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Yeah, it's probably from Callow. And I bet, like, Callow probably won't talk to me right now. I hope that he'll understand eventually, but I think he's too close to this to understand that. I really think he is. The brothers McCoy from Nigel. Dear Pathfinder Ryder, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we won't build the future here in Andromeda together. But knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team, Nigel. Should I archive these? Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him in here. I don't think I need to archive them, because they'll just glow if they're new, right? So I'm gonna try and talk to Callow, but I don't think he wants to talk to me.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? I suppose the Tempest is just like any other ship, to be taken apart and put back together.
He's being sarcastic.
Or she will be, once Gil's had his way.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more supportive then. You need to deal with it.
Gil's upgrading the Tempest, not scrapping her. She's in good hands.
I wish I could believe you. But perhaps... Anything else?
I'm really glad to see he's taking it a little better than I thought he would.
I'll let you concentrate.
He needs to...
You know where I'll be.
He needs to kind of cool down, and I think he's kind of there. Is PB in here? No, but that's okay. We don't need to speak with her. We'll go in here really quick just to see if there's anyone in here. No. Okay, to the Tempest we go. Or not to the... We're on the Tempest. To the Nexus we go. Out to system view.
I'm picking up something.
Or we'll stay where we are, and we'll zoom right in where we are already. And we'll scan. And we'll find an anomaly. And that anomaly will be over here.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Oh, it's one of the satellite nav points. Well, yeah, okay. I guess we could go there and see what's up. See what skipping this does. I don't know. I kind of want to see where it is relative to where we are. Through the asteroids, navigate around the Scourge. That seems like a fairly dangerous. Flight right here. Ooh, yeah. Right up on it.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Got remnant research data from that. I wonder if we'll get any type of, like... It doesn't seem like there's anything for scanning, but I'm going to go this way just to kind of see what this is. There's 2 blips over here. And we could probably skip this trip. Yeah, I like the skip. That's good. We don't need to go back and forth between that stuff. So there's really nothing on the scanner for this. Yeah, there's nothing on the scanner here. But it seemed like there was another... It kind of seemed like there was another place to go here, but maybe not. This is Mayrav. I guess we'll go there and see what's up with that. Got Gargantua in the background over there. Very close to the sun. Nothing to scan here either. I find it kind of interesting, though, that... Well, no, never mind. I was thinking that it's because of the light, but I was thinking that this side wasn't, like, didn't have a whole lot of, like, volcanic activity, and, like, this side did. But it's just showing up more because of the light. being, you know, dark here. Okay, so I guess that's the only satellite nav point, unless we go around and we see others, but... so that's 57%. Maybe while we're here, we could just look. It doesn't take that long to look. Especially with the skip function, you know?
Anomaly on sensors.
See? There you go. It's over here, right there.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
We got it. It's right there. A Ket satellite is well concealed, low in orbit, doubtless designed to observe Angaran activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. Right then. Well, it's been disabled then. Cool. So see, we can find things if we just go to these planets. And now I'm gonna find myself going to these planets more often, like all these little side planets. I guess I got a bad impression of it when the first system we went to, we visited every single thing and we found nothing, and I was just kind of like, well, okay. But I think it's worth going to all these little blips and just scanning a little bit. Especially now with the skip function. Before, it would have took a long time with all the transitions, but with skip here, I think it's probably better. Yeah, here we go. What's this? Right here. There's Scourge on the surface, looks like.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Nope, that's graphite deposits on the surface. It looked kind of like Scourge to me from a distance. Doesn't it kind of look like a Scourge kind of thing happened there? I think so. Can I not go to that moon? I don't think I can. I keep hitting tab to go out instead of spacebar. For some reason, I can't go to the second thing over here. I want to, but it won't let me. Can I go to it if I'm already here? If I'm already at this planet, can I go to the other thing? The moon right there? It doesn't look like it. Okay then, well, I guess this system's cleared then, right? Yeah, 100% progression here. All right, out to the cluster then, and we'll go to the Nexus. Nexus. Cool, so this is where Kadara is. Hunting the Archon in Kadara. We've got, wow, the Pythia system's only 37% complete. Got a couple of things to do there and there. Okay, we'll look at that too. And then there's another quest there. Wow, okay, there's a lot to do here. A lot of places to visit. I'm totally going to do that before we go to Kadara. I think I'm just going to go to all these things before we go to Kadara and clear all the blips and see what we can find. But first, let's go to the Nexus.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the most shy.